Hi, welcome to section 2 of Make My Seating Template. In the first part, we have created the whole design, the entry page and the name list page. So let's go on to the next one. That is very important. That's what we are doing it. It is a seating page. Before going into that part 2, let's customize the home page to make it look brighter. So press Ctrl A and select all the cells in this page. Now press Format. Select Fill Effects, and here you can select your customized colors that you need to appear here. So let's see what I'm doing here. And now we have done it, so it looks very nice and attractive. You can select your own customized color and you can create your sheet more attractive. So let's see the creation of new page seating template. And now we are in the seating page. Before designing this page, we have to see how many columns and rows are there. So here you can see there were 4 columns and 6 rows. So we are going to make the design according to that. So generally the seating page has college name, so let that be in the first line, and next the exam details April, May, November, December, that be in the second line, and third the date and the section. So we are going to keep this in the front part, and next we are going to design the whole other rows and columns for this page. We have 4 columns and we have done it. Column 1, 2, 3, 4. And to adjust the width of the column, go to Format and select column width. Here you can enter the width of the format. I have entered as 15. It is also important to check whether the page is in your print preview. So you can go to File and select Print, or you can press Ctrl P and it will display the print preview, and you can see whether all the 4 columns are there in the print preview, so that when you take the printout, all the 4 columns will come, or else you need to adjust the width of the columns according to it. So here you can see all the 4 columns are there in the print preview. So go ahead. See, this dotted line shows the border of your page. So I have a lot of space again, so I'm going to increase the column width so that this column comes till the end up to that dotted lines. For that, select those 4 columns and go to Format and click column width, and I am giving here 20. Click OK, and I hope that has come to the end of that particular dotted line. And now select all those columns and let's give the outline. So totally we have 6 rows, so I have selected 6 rows and go to borders and click all borders. So now we are given the outline for our page. So one more thing is missed here. We need to enter the hall number in the very first row. So I'm going to do it. Click there and insert. So it inserts one row above. So there I'm going to enter the hall number. So here's the thing, how to bring the hall number which is in the hall design page to appear in the seating page. So let's see how we do. So follow the same thing, go to data validation and select list and source, go to HD page and select from B2 to B13. So we are going to give for 12 and click OK. So all those halls in the HD page will appear here and it will appear as a drop down. So I want to bring the departments here. No need to type, just give the link from the previous page. That is, we have all the departments in the HD page and here are the departments, and I can give using equal to. So type equal to HD and select from H2 to, that's H2. So you can just drag down the list till the 7 departments and all those departments appears here. If I want the Excel to write for me hall number H1, so how can I do it? So there were 2 options. I will show you now. Using formula equal to and use concatenate. So this is the one. So it will join many text to one string. So whenever we type, we use a so follow the above instruction. Whatever you need, just type it and comma and G1. So now it displays. If you want a small space, so enter that space here and now it appears there. So let's see the another method. So here for entering the date, if I enter it 5/5/2020, so you need to enter it every time for every particular halls. So if you have 12 halls, you need to enter for all the 12 halls. So how to do it at once? Instead of entering it here, you can use the same formula, equal to, so here you have those date already entered in the detail page. I want to join those strings, so let's see how I'm joining it. As I told you earlier, use this concatenate string 1 comma string 2 comma and string 3. So you want to add colon in midst of date, day and year. So how can I do it? So comma, double inverted comma, between that enter the colon and then you're done. So the designing of the first page is ready, and then I'm going to design the second page, second hall number. So I just do it by copying it below. So copy and paste. When you notice here, the hall number has came, but when you see below, it is showing 0 0, so that it is common that whenever you copy a formula from one cell to another, it will change its reference point according to it. So one thing we can do is lock the reference so that it will not change whenever you copy it. So let's see how I am doing it. And details B1, after B, before 1, enter $. By doing so, you can lock the reference of particular cell when you copy it from one place to another. So now when you copy that from hall 1 to hall 2, now see it will not change because the reference being locked, and it will not change according to the position when you copy from one place for one cell to another one. So this is the one method when we change copy from one row to another row below it. So here when you see, I need to change the row width every time I copy it. So there's one method. When you select it as a whole, see now, select it from 1 to all the 3, copy it, and I'm going to paste it below with the option insert copied cell. So when I do it insert copied cell, I need not to adjust the rows and it will adjust of its own. So this is the one method when you copy a bunch or many rows and you need not to change the dimensions and paste it with the same dimension it is. When you see the department in the second hall, it has changed to 0. So because I have not logged the reference of that particular departments to the hall design page, so now by entering the dollar symbol before that number, I can log the cells so that when I copy it from the higher to next rows, next following rows, it will not change the reference and the same formulas will remain there. When you press Ctrl plus P, it will show the print preview, and here you can see what are things will it print when you give it print or when you save as PDF. Let's see. It shows you the seating arrangements for all the 12 pages, and also it displays the additional page where you are entering the details of the department and the department and see, this is the page which it displays additionally. It is an additional thing, you need not to save this. So how to set the print preview? Select the pages which you need to print. So here I am selecting all the 12 pages, and all the 12 pages been selected. Now go to page layout and select print area and set print area, and now see the print preview. It displays you only the pages which you have set as the print area. So by doing this, you can avoid unnecessary things that will print along with the purposeful things. And there's one more very important option which everyone uses, is name manager. So let's see how to use name manager here. So when you see the Shines Excel School which is there, you have the details, it is taken from this particular to there, but by defining name, see now I am defining its name as college underscore name. So the name of that B1 is now college name. Let's see how is it used. Now go to seating and click the second row, and there you have entered details B1. Instead of entering that, erase it, equal to, and see college name, it appears as the name, so just select it and enter. So now the college name is Science Excel School. I have defined its name. By doing this, you need not to lock any cells. You can just copy it and paste it anywhere without any problem. It will appear it. This is the very important thing. So defining the name to particular cell, you can enter it by equal to, and that particular name that will appear there. So this is the one of the very important option in Excel. So here I have to hyperlink. When I click the next page, the cell must go to H2. So how can I do it? Place the right click, hyperlink, and you can see that the place in this document. So I have selected its seating, okay, but where is H2? So H2 is at G14. So H2 reference is G14. So give the reference, type the cell reference. There you can type it as G1414. Then okay. So now see, when I click that next hall, so directly the cell goes to H2. So the same way you can do, you can give the reference to other rest of the cells. Now if I want to give the reference to G27, so type the same thing, next hall, hyperlink, and give the reference to G27. So what the reference he gives there, it lands. So when I press next all, it goes to H3. The same way you can give the reference to different, you can use the hyperlinks for those purpose.